Blank screen, blank screen. Should die by then. Hitboxes. Boom. 2 more mount tosses, we get 500. Eep. My last branch runs so long. Kind of the nature of the game, but also if you're not experienced with it, it definitely also takes less time, or it takes a lot longer. Although it can also depend on the runs, like if I'm talking fully complete runs, like I can get a run, hour. Some runs will take 2 hours. It's really nature of the run. Yo, what up, blood? But some of that's also just experience playing the game. I did not mean to click this. Do you get some tips? Yeah, go watch my, 80 parts I have, almost 80 parts of Lost Branch, and pick up on some tips like that. You can go get some piece of advice from there. Let's run through a few things. Mana is good. Card draw is essential. Once you get to the mid and late game, it's not necessarily that necessary early game, but you need abilities to draw cards. But you just kind of have to go through and get a feel of things. What gives you value? What scales you? What lets you beat late game bosses? Get a feel for what cards are good for that. Okay, now is this card good in the early game? Might be. But it's not good later. Remy 1. Well, Remy's one of the bosses you have to keep an eye out for. Although certainly isn't the only late game possible boss. Although, much like most things, giving advice on a roguelike is just not super solid to do because there's so much context. Immersive Reimu, yeah. Reimu A is pretty straightforward. Marissa's kind of the easy-to-play broken character. Although it might take a little bit more effort to get good at it. Oop. I am struggling right now. Cat's walking me. Cat's lock. Joke's on you, I keep turning it on and then off. This cat is just bending me over very inappropriately. Thank you for the good luck, House. There we go. Good grief. And I still had a long kill. Finally, a straightforward wave. That was pure luck. I cannot read this spell right now. I cannot play Cat's Walk right now. Holy shit, we did it. Get me out of there. Cannot play that attack right now. Excuse me, Matsuro. Remember after you take your cat for a walk, you gotta make sure you spin them properly. very important to make sure remember to spin your cats. Why all the cats in Touhou spinning? There's 2 of them. Actually, Oren's not even spinning. We're spinning her. Michael doesn't spin. We spin Oren, so it's not actually her doing. Yeah, because there's, She's 1/3 big cat? No, she's like 2% big cat. She's 2% everything, so Nui doesn't count. Because there's Chen who spins, there's Oren who we're spinning, there's Michael, there's Sho. Who's... I'm pretty sure I knew we counted another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. You know his little cockatrice? Is that because it has cock in its name? That's really funny. You're a fantasy monster? I don't know. That's not a question I think about that often. I'm not a huge chicken person, so I'm not going to say the cockatrice. The rich people have crafted on. I don't know, I like the Nard Kakuga from Monster Hunter. Love that one. monsters based on real mythological creatures? I mean, they're fantasy. They're monsters and they're fantasy. What more do you want? Oop. Fantasy monsters, mythical monsters. You asked what my favorite fantasy monster was. You didn't ask what my favorite mythological deity was. I'm a big fan of Ra, the sun god. Yeah, he's my favorite. Big fan of Anubis. I'm sorry, you know, when I think of mythological creatures, not a lot comes to mind. You know, I am not a recent reader of Percy Jackson or anything. My bad. But also, you also get smited anyway, though, 11, because you said favorite fantasy monster, and then you somehow changed it to a mythological creature. You did a 180. Jackson's big. I don't know if they're still big. My sister liked the series, so then I read it when I was younger. I liked it when I was younger. I haven't read it in years, though. Supposed to notice. Well, I did, because you asked what my favorite fantasy monster was. I was like, I don't know. It's difficult to say. I named a fantasy monster that I liked, and you're like, that's not a mythological creature. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? My favorite mythological creature is Orin. Mitsuzune is pretty good. I don't know, and I have to think of mythological creatures. It's like the only place I can go to. Would I eat Orin given the chance? I don't know. I've never had cat. How good does cat taste? And she tastes really good. I mean, if she tastes really good, and like she deserves to be killed, then sure. My son's throbbing. What's going on with my graphics? Hold up, let me restart my game real quick. And do a little something real quick. A dog or cat or something. I've always been a dog person. However, as time has gone on, I have slowly... I used to be like 95-5 dog versus cat. Nowadays, I'm closer to like 70-30. Maybe like 65-35. I'm definitely a dog person, but I've slowly started coming around on the other side. Nekopara. I have seen through Nekopara. At least some of it. I have like 6 Nekopara figures, by the way. No, that's 6. That's 6 of them. That did not sway me in the cat versus dog argument. I hate to break it to you. Even when they see you face. Face. Little do people realize I restarted my game so I could get start getting the right RNG manipulation, which totally is something that exists in this game and I know how to do. Okay, my graphics no longer look like they want to shoot themselves. No, it's like every cat I knew for a while was just the biggest bitch. Like, growing up. Like for a long time when I was younger, it's like all my cat exposure were just like, ah yes, unfunny cat jokes on the internet, and like all the cats I ever saw in real life were just like the biggest assholes. Use as a body cat instead. Now, as much as I tend to lean towards dog, the best type of pet are cats raised around dogs. Yes, Simon's got the actual name of bot accounts. For whatever reason, though, at 11, I always love how, whenever you hear it just says listening only. It has that little, like, note next to your name. It has the little first for subscribed, and then it has listening only. No, I don't. Did I say something wrong? Did I refer to the wrong person? Don't do that. Am I missing Ringo yet? A little. I kind of miss Lunatic September. Sounds are a little sleepy. Yeah, they're free, dude. They're so free. Unbelievable. I capped them like once, dude. They're so free. Dude, what a free attack. I just capped it there. It's unbelievably free. His audience as usual. I'll alienate the pro players. I enjoy the casual fan base more than I do the high level fan base. You can't fool me with having one viewer audience when there are 2 people actively talking in chat. Although I don't have my... I never have live view count on Twitch going, so I can't see anything. So whether or not you want to consider me a good player doesn't matter. I'm not referring to whether or not I like myself. I'm referring to the general Touhou base as a whole. Like, if we're talking about the normies, if we're talking about the casual player base, and then the high-level player base, it's like the casual player base is like what I've always found my favorite of the groups. I am not a casual player, but that's always the group I've found myself liking the most. That doesn't mean there aren't exceptions, but... Yo, what up, Alan? Really? Dude, I was actually practicing for this for like 15 minutes before streaming. It's actually going well. That catwalk happened earlier. It sucked. At least the Satoris were quite good. High-level players can be really chill. I'm not denying that fact. There are a number of very good players that I like. I guess Alan can go in this list, I guess. I'm just saying on average. Like, because the problem... Oh, nice 5-wider. I love 5-wide heados. It's my favorite pastime. my favorite part of this attack, and she's like, what if we go 5 wide? But it's like, when it comes down to the more to the more non-player base and just like Touhou group as a broad, the issue comes from a lot of people. The issue I find there is a lot of people who are just critical towards anything official. I find that a lot. And they can be very vocal about it. While the casual people who actually, like, play the games normal and such tend to be, I find, the most humble / respectful on average. On average. But yeah, if you're not playing this game for, like, Lunatic, like, what are you doing, honestly? Like, fucking literally babies could be beating this game on Lunatic. Like, come on. Like, what are you doing, right? I should not go for that. I gotta lock in more. Like, if you're not doing 120 FPS on PDH while blindfolded one-handed, like, fucking, like, what are you playing for, honestly? Like, it's just, like, come on. Like, do a real challenge. Like, what are you doing? Easy players. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I don't see them enough, I guess. Or abroad much. I don't go out of my way to interact with people that often. But I believe it. You'll have people anywhere. You're very humble, for a respectful person, 11. Yeah, you're just like Tenchi. I can't believe that Alan forced you to do a 50 set segment. Alan is so toxic in the community. I'm going to go cancel him. Anyway, let me proceed to go into TRC and TRS and talk about how Dormy Nod 1 is actually easy. Why? Because it was revealed to me in a dream. Oh, stupid sounding thing. Mm-hmm. Could make him do one gate. You're right. My bad. Actually, that Sim is bad then, because he then lied to me in this chat like a minute ago about how you were trying to coerce him into doing sets. Unbelievable. Like, a 50 set would be disgraceful, but a 1,000 set, that's fair. I mean, I'm personally not a scorer. I mean, obviously, I grind LNNs. I've never really cared for score much myself. Now, you won't catch me going anywhere talking about scoring, about me not liking scoring outside of this specific chat. I just never found it particularly interesting. We're normal score players. Oh, there are a number of them. Don't worry. I can respect scoring on a base, but, like, I don't know. I've just never seen the closest, the most interesting score run I've ever seen was POFV. I watched like 15 minutes or like 20 minutes of POFV last Touhou World Cup, and that was probably the most interested in scoring I've ever been. Scoring. Well, Pod is just a great game all around, so anything you do in Pod is good. And to be honest, even if you're playing survival in Pod, you're still at least scoring a little bit, because you kind of have to. Come on. Good 5th. Yeah, I completely let it go. But okay, I was been going up and down on there, having a great spell and then just playing terrible. Hey, you know, we're reaching halfway through the year. I might at some point in June or July, maybe I'll do another pod stream. Actual Cat Girl Immersive won the manga? I have no clue. Good. Listen, no. I'll do a music tier list. I'll do a music tier list, take 6 hours, just to personally, like, shit talk, like, every single piece of music, solely for the sake of riling people up. Just wait till you get to be talking about Pure Furies. I gotta wait till I get more people watching me, though. Just so I could piss off as many people at once as possible. I'll go through, I'll put Letty's theme in, like, S tier, and then I'll just go through and drop every single beloved theme in, like, F. Or maybe D if I'm feeling generous. You're fearless in the low tier. Well, I'll still give my honest opinion on this one, which has gotten some people arguing at me before. Which is, I like Pure Furies, don't get me wrong. I like the theme. But it's probably like my second or like third, like, lowest ranked final boss theme in Touhou. Really few Touhou themes I don't like. I can't think of a Touhou theme I actively don't like. Like, there are some I'm pretty indecent about, but, like, those are few and far between. I'm indecent. What does that mean? There's some I'm like, I don't know, I don't really have any feelings for, but, like, those are pretty few and far between. But Kaneko's theme? Kaneko's theme is one of my favorites. I mean, the Kaneko fight is literally my favorite fight, though. Like, in terms of single fight. Well, no, I would not put Pure Furies in low tier, but I would put it behind most of the Stage 6 boss themes, personally. Speak out of faith soon. I have to beat this game. That's still going to take like 3 months, you know that, right? And even then, I don't know if I'm going to Mountain of Faith after. Like, I'm leaning more towards UFO than I am Mountain of Faith right now. Could be any day. That's true. It could be any day. It could also be a day 3 months from now. I am not held responsible for your lackadaisical expectations of me. Sure about yet UFO? I am sure in that there is a strong part of me that, or there's a large part of me that really wants to play UFO. Because yes, the game is brutal, but it is also quite fun most of the time. Like, I really like Marasa. Marasa, really fun fight. That whole stage 4 is really enjoyable. Excuse me, buddy. Thank you. What was your third LNN game? Ooh, what a coincidence. What was your first two? I feel like I've heard you mention it before, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I know I've heard you mention what your first or second game was out of context, but I can't imagine. That may stink. I don't pretend that, like, I don't know what I'm doing when I say I'm playing homie. Amount of Faith's in PCB. Not far off. As I took PCB because it was the one I was the most nostalgic for, one of my favorites, and more importantly, it was one of the easier ones. I was not about to start with one of the hardest ones, personally. And then partway through, I was like, really wanted to go to SA. So then I did SA. Podniks. I've said it before. If Pod's LNN was halfway reasonable, I would absolutely play the shit. I would play Pod until I give an LNN with every single character. Too bad that's, like, not really humanly possible or particularly realistic. I just got bailed out. Yeah, I saw that one on the left. I tried to go right, but I need to move more to the right. That was an awkward angle. I should have centered myself more. Oop. Parsley rare? It's not that rare. I probably died her on a daily basis. Because it's kind of difficult to fully put your concentration on the game in the early game. I died to Parsley like twice yesterday. Give Parsley a big hug, go for it. I'm not going to condone or condemn that. It's your choice. I just don't want to have to hear the consequences. She's pretty cute. I've seen a lot of people say that. I mean, I like Parsley, don't get me wrong. Parsley has a high amount of parsley enjoyers. The theme's solid. Actually, no, her theme's mid at best. SMH my head, dude. Parsley's so bad, dude. Boring character, terrible design. Her theme sucks. Chill stage 2 boss is the best. Yeah, that's why everyone likes Kyoko, right? They changed Parsley for Chen, runs too easy. I mean, the run's definitely a notch above PCB. I wouldn't say it's that much further. Stages from which games would you take? Well, if we're just gonna take things as a broad, you take LOL-K stage 1, 2. Stage 3, you could take either LOL-K or DDC. You could do either or. Stage 4, you probably take either DDC or EUSD, only because of books. Stage 5, you take UFO. Stage 6, you can take USD again. There you go. Stage 4. Yeah, Stage 4 is definitely up there. I say USD solely just because books exist. Like, and Patchy's rough if you are Patchy's rough if you are Marissa A, I believe it is. So like that's up there. But like books, I mean, books alone makes USD stage 4 harder than almost every stage 4. I mean, there are exceptions, of course, but like books alone puts that stage in the running. You got the 5th cat. I was not thinking about the 5th cat. We were talking about how much you suck and you smell a lot and how you really need to take a shower. So we're really glad that you did. You mix the bosses separate. Okay, if we're mixing the bosses separate, stage 1. I don't know, a lot of people talk about stage 1 Hidden Star. I don't know if that's actually going to be worse than stage 1 LOL-K. But you take stage 1 LOL-K, probably both boss and stage portion. Probably the same thing for stage 2. Stage 3, you're probably doing... Ooh. Yeah, stage 3, probably Kagero. Even though Dormy's up there, Kagero definitely would take the lead. Not bad at all for survival. Okay. Stage 3 stage. What stage 3 stage is the worst? Because Kagero's stage is actually pretty smooth. Like, you really have real stage 5. Sakia is probably the hardest stage 5 boss. EOSD probably doesn't have the hardest stage 5 on the market. That would be UFO. Because the stage portion of USD is not that bad. But Sakuya is probably the hardest stage 5 boss in terms of consistency. For Lunatic... For LNN Lunatic purposes. Aya doesn't compare to some of the others. Like, her survival is painful, don't get me wrong, but, like... I mean, are you gonna say that Aya's worse than, Yatsuhashi / Benben? I don't know how many people are gonna go through that. Although, I guess it kind of depends on the shot type. Still. Spell card, what, Aya? Her final spell card for, LNN consistency is not too bad, I don't believe. Misumaru, yeah, Misumaru is probably harder, for sure, although I don't know where she ranks in the Stage 4 boss tier. But my spells is 5, okay. Yeah, Michael Cadd is hard for consistency. Is it answer? Clout? I mean, don't get me wrong, Lunasa's painful, but she's definitely not the worst by any means for Stage 4. Like, she's not great, but Lunasa's definitely not the hardest. Versus Apache. Yeah, that was. I mean, when I mentioned hardest Stage 4 is that I kind of commented on that one earlier when I was saying Stage 4s as a whole. You know, one thing some people need to remember is that Clown Piece for LNN consistency is not terrible. He's not the worst boss in all of Touhou, as some people would want you to believe. Like, don't get me wrong, Clown Pieces can be difficult. Clown Piece is difficult. I'm not going to pretend that she's free, okay? Clown Piece is not free. I spent a long time grinding that fight so I could get the LNN Clown Piece. But I did get my perfect Clown Piece, and I'm very happy about it, but... Clown Piece, as I've always said, is a fight with an incredibly high skill floor. But it's not the highest skill ceiling in the entire game. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend that Clown Piece is easy, or free, or not very difficult. But, in terms of consistency, in terms of LNN level, there's no way I can put Sakuya below Clown Piece. Even some of the others, potentially Sho. Move 2 non-2 force move down. That sounds like a great... That sounds like how to have a fun time on Clown Piece. I mean, to be fair, that is half of Clown Piece's difficulty. It's, you sit there and be like, please don't move down, please don't move down, please don't move down, please don't move down. Be very hard. Marissa or Reimu, well, Reimu specifically can be kind of difficult from IN, but that's mostly just because of bad shots, right? Like, I'm not gonna pretend they aren't tricky spells, but as far as I'm aware, most of them are not too. Most of them are kind of painful, but in large part because like of bad shots. Marissa has a few tricks, like she has like a tricky non or something. Marissa's not terrible. Reimu's harder, but I'm pretty sure that's mostly bad shot type. Like a lot of the bad single shot types that a lot of scorers like to use. Oh, that was disgusting. Rising World is a funny spell. Hey, we're on stage 4. Don't the lasers on that attack have fairly forgiving spawn timing? Listen, sometimes the spin just doesn't work, you know? Sometimes you get the angle wrong in the spin, and it doesn't work. It's happened before, it'll probably happen again. It's just how it is. You're just going to have to accept that and move on. Everything on Lunatic is made to kill you in some way. Sometimes it's easier or harder for it to kill you, but it's all meant to kill him at the end of the day. You hate me. You hate me less. Yeah, she only hates me a little bit. Yeah, I think the question that people need to ask about Imperishable Knight is how the hell do you get Buddhist Diamond? I don't deserve that, Cap. Just gorilla. I mean, that's what you do. You just gorilla, and you hope the lasers don't cuck you. Running spells with the struggle bus, true. I still yet to figure out what the blue bus is, though. In terms of consistency, 11, it's one of those. I mean, here's the thing: it's not like it's a big margin, right? It's not like PDH versus Okina Spring Finals a big margin, but it's just in terms of pure high-level consistency. Also, 11, did you make your name one shade darker? Because there's too many blues? Because your name is slightly purpler now. Shit, the others, it is not popping up like that for me right now. Chat's so blue, I know. At least I have you and Damikos to have more purple names. But right now, 11's name is a shade purpler than the other blues. At least to me. I'll screenshot after this fight. If I can screenshot in game, but I don't actually know when it's. Why am I shooting? Purple name Discord. Sure. I'll need you to like remind me while I'm not streaming though. Because if you tell me right now and by the time I'm done streaming, I will completely forget it. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Yeah, 11, you're smoking right now. Here. Screenshots. Go to the bottom. Yeah, let me put this one in the Discord. Boom, see? Game as blue as the others. You are... For whatever reason, when you started talking earlier, it was showing you as the normal shade of blue, but right now it's showing you as the different one. So, Twitch is just a fresh to chat despawn shame. Hate when that happens. Oh, I killed one of them. How am I going to get all my grays? Oh no, the score runs over. I can't wait to play Hidden Star LNN and as Spring Ramu, the ultimate shot type. The truest build of all time. There's never been like that. That is like the shot type that was made for me. Who's got a very dark blue. For me, Spooter's the most, like, normal purple. Because Damikos has the very dark purple. Spooter's like the one normal purple. I think I actually have that shade of purple, but I don't message in chat. Actually, I should find out. should think about it after Yugi. But Spooter is right. We need more purple representation in here. There's too much blue. Like, Fammy's a nice mix because he throws in the rare pink. Hold up. Bum, bum, bum. I am that purple. Betray the purple? No, do not betray the purple. You have chatbot commands? I have exactly 2. I don't really have many chatbot commands to make right now, so I mostly just made them while I was setting up Nightbot because I thought it was funny. Oh shit, Spooter's green! Oh, it's green! I'm not used to green. I don't know if I've ever seen someone... I mean, I have seen people green. But like, oh gosh, green? That is just... The color changing is too much. I can't pay attention to chat. Or I can't pay attention to the stream. The colors have thrown me off. Yuki, how am I supposed to recover to this? I know how. I turn off my monitor with chat, and then I don't have to look at it. I could just close my Twitch window that has chat open anyway, so I don't... Twitch is dead. Oh, Twitch problems. Gotta love it. Stream on Facebook. If I was confident in my internet, I'd actually stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I'm not confident that my internet's good enough for that. Wow, that was a maneuver. Moon bunnies are the worst encounter in Lost Branch. That sounds like a coward! I don't know. The moon bunnies being the worst encounter in Lost Branch is so run-dependent. On average, maybe. No, the worst encounter on average in Lost Branch is the 2 poison dolls plus the fox. That's the worst encounter. You cannot change my mind. Pick ugly colors. I think the orange is fine. Really stands out. Orange on the black background. I have dark mode on. Okay, anyone here use Twitch light mode? Anybody? I shouldn't ask a question and, like, immediately go into a part where I need to, like, pay attention. Actually, asking a question is the perfect thing to do, because it leaves me to concentrate while it keeps you guys busy. Perfect. I don't have to entertain you guys. Okay, who here uses Discord light mode? The ultimate question. I don't need to kill those guys. I'm actively throwing. That was really stupid of me. I didn't get the kill because of it. I am now very disappointed. Well, I'll lose this run anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Why is there just 5 billion colors? I've been looking away for chat. I look back for 2 seconds. Are you on my end? Some color between like green and blue, like it's almost grayish. I don't know. I'm not color like knowledgeable to determine what color that is. It's somewhere between like blue, green, and gray, somewhere in that realm, I'd say. Levin, you don't have to keep changing your color. Yeah, I tried to rush it too much. Fine, I was gonna be upset if I won that run. Oh no. Oh, let's get in the gray versus gray argument. Actually, I'm on the first stage right now. You know what that means? That means I could argue about something. There's an argument. I mean, it's a worthless argument, but there is, to be fair, an argument that people can have. It's with this letter. No, it's with this letter. Wait. Hey, have a good night, Alan. Appreciate you being here. Why did I rush through that line? Oh, that's... Oof. I don't know the last time I was on an airplane. I've been on an airplane before, but it's been probably like 15 years. Well, the last time I was on an airplane. I think I've been on an airplane once or twice. I mean, technically twice, because flying to and fro back, but... Yeah, it was a train across the water. That'd be pretty cool. They moved at, like, Mach 10, and it, like, could get from, like, place to place in, like, 2 seconds. And, like, it made everyone's life super convenient. That'd be crazy, huh? Goes on Nessie here. Okay, Britard. What are you, British? Oi, brother, America isn't necessary, mate. Sit the B word, you're right, my bad. I should go sit in the corner and think about what I did. You're not British yet. You don't need to have that nightmare, don't worry. Border controls would go crazy. What are you talking about? Me too. Build the English channel up. Pass the remote? Press the fiber optic cables. Ooh, good idea. That's what I would say if I actually had fiber optic at my house. Should be getting it within a year or two. The one downside to living in places where there's not many people, you don't have the best internet access. I like the stage theme. Sending me a sample of my blood? No, I'm not sending you a sample of my blood. What are you, a vampire? Yeah, actually, I'll send you a bit of my blood. All I need is your credit card info and the 3 numbers on the back, so I can figure out like where you are, so I can send it to you. That'd be really appreciated. Dream the original 2. I know, I took that from you. Hey, I said credit card, you said address, so, 2 very different. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one, 11. If my headphones weren't screeching into my left ear very slightly every 10 seconds. Can't wait till I get my new headphones. I would just take my headphones off and not use them, but like this game does have a bit of audio cues I need. Mom, chat's getting horny again. It can only go so long. I should just be grateful it's not Yuka this time. Oh, of course. Oh, that's Scooter heard her, the Yuka alarms going off. Yeah, we need more Yuka horny posting. There's not enough of that in the world, honestly. The good news about Yuka, at least compared to Tenchi, is 11 is less likely to, like, talk about it, which means it's a lot less likely it's gonna get, like, super weird. The SFW channel. I am not making the SFW channel. I am not moderating you. Get some Yuma. I know there's Yuma fans here as well. Meh. Listen, it's not that I'm opposed to having an NSFW channel, it's that it's more hassle than it's worth. That's ultimately the problem. Told me since years, you haven't been watching me for a year. The problem with an NSFW channel is then I have to moderate Discord in two different ways. First of all, I have to moderate the content involved because Discord is very stingy about the content. If there's something that is a little too questionable, they can get very upset about it. Second of all, I don't want to have to monitor my Discord to make sure people are of age. That sounds like something is a completely needless hassle that I just would like to avoid 100%. Take the moderating to 11. What a great idea. I mean, here's the thing. It does, kind of. Holding our channel. I did not ban you. The worst thing you posted in the Discord was that one with the fairies in the memes chat, and I didn't even ban you for that. That's the Tori cosplay. Ooh, nice. Fairies. I mean, it was just a joke about the fairies being Ona holes, essentially. I didn't even delete that message, or maybe I should have. So on LNN, so it kills it, yeah. Get out of my ass! Yep, she was in my ass. Too much of an upper angle for that one. Oh, what a disgusting fog labyrinth, dude. Holy shit. For purpose, yeah, I definitely threw on purpose. Oh, Satori, Satori, Satori. Listen, I might be paraphrasing what the meme was, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. Game Glitcher even added me afterwards, being like, "This man really?" I'm like, don't look at me. He's saying his word to me. Yeah, but is that like... That's not bad or anything. That's just... stupid humor. We need more YTPs in the Discord. Where's my Michael Rosen YTPs? Come on. Are you asking that as if for me to confirm what I was saying, or because you don't know what that is? Because if the answer is you don't know what it is, I'm going to call you uncultured. You don't know what it is. Wow, who's the zoomer now? YouTube Poop, aka the most... YouTube Poop, aka the dumbest form of humor known to man. I don't care what anyone says about modern brain rot. YouTube poop is the worst. It's the dumb. I mean, here's the thing. I laugh at it because I have a friend of mine who used to make YouTube poops, and I was slowly like degeneratized into enjoying that content. That's shrinking for it, huh? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You don't have to make it weird, 11. I have an idea. If we get more sexual contents by the time I'm done with Parsley, I will start purging messages. I love you, Yamame. I love you, Yamame. In horror version, that's true. That would be very good. I mean, you could make it of any of the cats, but. If you get the Parsley, yeah. What's gonna happen if I don't? Then you don't have. Then you can't make any messages like that. Crazy. I have to moderate you guys sometimes. Nothing that bad. It's true. It's not as bad as it got yesterday. But I do have a rule that sexual content can occasionally be tolerated, but I do not want an excession. So when in doubt, just remember your Satori emote, and then boom. Try Yuka with this. Just draw the Satori emote as Yuka. Boom. See, there we go. I love that emote so much. Did a Satori appear in the Labby Try demo? And if so, does she have the same face? Because that is going to be the most important. That's going to be the make or break part of Labby Try. That's gonna be what really does it. If she doesn't have it, the game's washed. If she does have it, the game's the greatest of all time. Yup. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. Yes. About a year ago, Spooter generously decided to draw some emotes and then gave them to me to use on here, so boom. Come on, you can't just post that and say smile innocently. I appreciated it too because there was the number of Twitch bots or even just like Twitter artists who'd show up here and be like, "Yo, I'm on sale right now. Would you like to buy some? Would you like to pay to make art?" I'm like, I'm not in a position to do this by any means. And then Spooner graciously swung by and was like, I'll rip some. Now, that does fill basically all my slots. I really can't add more, at least directly through Twitch. Because I don't have any more Twitch emote slots, unless I use some of like the off-brand emote slots for those. Because you don't get more emote slots unless you get subs. Can we get 5 subs in the chat? I will never ask for those. Get this emo. Don't ask me for an emo in the middle of Parsley. Wait till I'm done with the vegetable. Yeah, White Among Us gay sex. No, I don't think I'm gonna add that. Alfonso dodge. No, we need an Alfonso throw emote to make you and Game Glitcher happy. You'd never laugh at your fails. You're right. What emote is this? No, TV does not want to load this link for me. No, I'm not adding this emote. I generally only add things that are Touhou. And second of all, even if you made that Touhou, no, I'm not adding that emote. Can't press the links. I'm not telling you what it is. Perfect, you guys. I'm not doing that emote. Why don't you get yourself in a position where you can click the link and then see the No, I'm not adding that emote. I don't care if it would fit to the Danmaku game and it's dodging. I'm not adding. I'm doing a retweet, Michael. No! I don't want to imagine it. Let's say y'all Touhou fans are a bunch of horny motherfuckers, but you know, I guess it makes sense. Because Touhou fans, I should expect that. Hmm. You know, I guess I... It's fun, there's a limit to what I want to have on stream. I'm not trying to make this family friendly, but I don't want this to be edgy teenager fun. Look at this cum emo, guys. It's really good. I guess what I could do... if people behave... I'm gonna draw this out a lot because I am on stage 4 where I need to focus. I could make a restricted channel for roles verified only by me. To keep access to it very limited. Uh-oh. That made some people very excited. As long as people are willing to behave. I'm getting too many people excited. Yes. Yeah, we don't want any hand holding. That's too far. I can't win this run. I also have to censor this part of the video. And that's too far. Easier than yours. I somehow have a hard time believing that 11. I hate fog. I'll talk more about it after I'm done with this run. I should pay attention while I'm here. I know that's a weird thing, paying attention while playing Touhou. It's not common, but I'm not going to answer that question. I haven't. I'll give you this. I have an answer for that question, but I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of getting an answer from me. Not right now, at least. Not while I'm on fucking stage 5 on pace. What are you, crazy? No, fuck, there's friends here. I thought no, I didn't time down the first nut, did I? Oh, I must have. World's sketchiest restreaming section. Fuck, that was stressful. somehow don't believe that. Can't believe this one died to UNR. I feel like I could believe that, because it's a UNR. Okay, you want to be nice to me so bad, Oren. You want to be nice so bad. I could have milked that out a little bit more. The low path. Ah, too fast. Again. Actually, a second death on this attack is basically just... I'm just gonna end the run there. A death on that attack early is unrecoverable. Or it is recoverable, but not in a good way.